At the bottom of the Pacific Ocean lies a place so extreme that it feels more like another planet than part of Earth. This is the Mariana Trench, the deepest place on Earth, a world of complete darkness, crushing pressure, and strange creatures that seem impossible to exist. For centuries, humanity explored mountains, deserts, and even space. Yet one of the greatest mysteries remained hidden beneath miles of ocean water. The Mariana Trench stretches for over 2,500 kilometers across the western Pacific Ocean. At its deepest point, known as Challenger Deep, it reaches nearly 11,000 meters below sea level. To understand how deep that is, imagine placing Mount Everest inside the trench. Even the tallest mountain on Earth would disappear beneath the water. And that's where the mystery begins. For thousands of years, nobody knew what existed beneath the ocean's surface. Sailors crossed these waters without realizing an enormous hidden world existed below them. Then suddenly, technology changed everything. Scientists began using sonar systems to map the ocean floor. Sound waves traveled through the water and revealed something shocking: a giant scar in Earth's crust, a trench deeper than anyone had imagined. The Mariana Trench had finally been discovered. But another question remained: how did something this massive form? The answer began millions of years ago, when enormous tectonic plates collided beneath the Pacific Ocean. One plate slowly slid beneath another, creating a process called subduction. Over millions of years, the ocean floor bent downward, deeper and deeper, until the deepest place on Earth was created. But the trench's depth was only part of the mystery. What truly shocked scientists was the environment hidden inside it. At the bottom of the Mariana Trench, the pressure is more than 1,000 times greater than the pressure we experience at sea level. The weight pressing down is almost impossible to imagine. Many scientists once believed nothing could survive under such extreme conditions, but they were wrong. Then suddenly, humanity decided to enter the abyss. In 1960, explorers Don Walsh and Jacques Piccard climbed into a special submersible called Trieste. Their mission was simple: reach the bottom of the Mariana Trench. As they descended, sunlight slowly disappeared. The blue ocean turned dark, then black. The temperature dropped. The silence became overwhelming. Hour after hour, they continued descending into a world no human had ever seen before. Eventually, they reached the bottom. For the first time in history, humans stood at the deepest known point on Earth. And what they found shocked the world. Life. Despite the crushing pressure and complete darkness, living creatures somehow survived there. Years later, filmmaker James Cameron would make a solo journey to the trench, capturing incredible footage of the deep ocean and revealing new details about this hidden world. But the deeper explorers traveled, the stranger things became. As you descend through the ocean, you pass through different layers. The first is known as the Twilight Zone. Here, sunlight begins to fade. Strange fish with massive eyes drift through the water, searching for food. Everything feels mysterious. Everything feels unfamiliar. Then comes the Midnight Zone, a realm of total darkness. No sunlight reaches this depth. No natural light exists. Only blackness. Yet many creatures create their own light. Tiny flashes of blue and green glow. Darkness. This phenomenon is known as bioluminescence. Some animals use it to hunt, others use it to communicate, and some use it simply to survive. Then suddenly, the ocean becomes even deeper. Welcome to the Hadal Zone. Named after the ancient underworld, this is the deepest environment on Earth, a place once believed to be completely lifeless. But scientists discovered something extraordinary. Transparent fish, strange shrimp-like creatures, alien-looking animals found nowhere else on Earth. Life had adapted to conditions that should have been impossible. Even today, researchers continue discovering new species in these depths. And perhaps the most disturbing discovery wasn't a creature at all. Plastic pollution. Human waste. Even at the bottom of the Mariana Trench, traces of human activity have been found. The deepest place on Earth was not untouched. Then suddenly, scientists realized something incredible. We know more about the surface of Mars than we do about large parts of our own oceans. Much of the deep sea remains unexplored. Unknown species may still exist. Hidden ecosystems may still be waiting to be discovered. Entire mysteries may still lie beneath the darkness. Because while humanity looks toward distant planets, one of the greatest unexplored worlds remains right here on Earth, hidden beneath miles of water. Silent, dark, and waiting. Perhaps the greatest mystery of the Mariana Trench is not what we have already discovered, but what we have yet to find, because somewhere in the deepest place on Earth, new secrets are still waiting. Okay, bye guys. Subscribe to my channel for more powerful historical stories and epic documentaries.